Hey everyone, it's Jessica here with another layout for Spiegel Mom Scraps. You can use my code Jessica15 in the shop to save 15%. Today I'm using a paper issue sketch by Jenessa. I love this sketch. I love that it has a little binder clip at the top and a tag, and it's got lots of layers. It's totally my jam. So I'm using 3 photos today of my crazy little wild one here, and I'm using the Cool Boy collection by Pebbles. I love this collection. I haven't been able to use it as much as I would like, so I was super excited to bust it out today. And I've got some scraps here. I've kind of combined it with a kit by Not Just for Boys Kit Club that had some bits of it in it as well. So I'm just using a whole bunch of scraps up today. I've got this little doily from my stash that I'm going to pop on there to go with the sketch design. And I'm just roughing up all of these layers on the edges using my fingertips, not my edge distressor today, just my fingernails. And I'm just kind of layering these up as I go and just trimming them down using my scissors and roughing up those edges. So super easy and simple today, but I am absolutely loving this one. I love these colors. These Sequins by Spiegel Mom Scraps that I'm using today is called Breezy Sea, and I swear they were made for this collection because they just match so perfect with everything in this collection and my photos of my little guy here and me trying to get him to smile between trips to the pool and the freezer for Cool Pops. So he was having a blast that day at my sister's house and playing in the pool. So I have this beautiful ombre paper. This is actually my favorite paper in this collection, and I was going to use this full sheet and put my layout on that, but I didn't want to use the whole entire sheet. I wanted to have some white space on this one, so that's why I cut it down, and I'm just using a section of it as my main piece of paper here, and then that's going to be my last paper layer, I believe. And then I'm just going to embellish around it. So I'm using my Elle Studio tag dies here to cut a tag out of this little emoji kind of paper from the smaller paper pad in that Cool Boy collection. And I'm just adding that little topper piece on there with my dies that I cut out on my Big Shot machine. Super easy, but it wasn't showing up real well against my white background. So I just decided to distress the edges, and then I drew a line around it with a black ink pen. So I'm just going to tuck this into the top like the sketch design has, and then I'm going to grab a border strip here. This is a border die by Bramble Fox, and then I'm going to grab another one actually by Hey Little Magpie. This is the one that's by Hey Little Magpie, those little scallops. And I'm just going to tuck those in there to go again with that sketch design. I'm sticking pretty close to it today. I'm just going to pull out some die cuts and some things that I can embellish with to create some clusters like Jenessa's sketch has. And I'm going to grab a binder clip sticker, hi baby girl, for the top of my layout from the new Vicky Bouton collection. Actually, I think it's called Bold and Bright. So I'm going to grab that. You know, it's super funny to me because I can pick a time where my baby girl will be completely occupied and busy to go into another room where it's quiet and do these voiceovers. And the second that I start, she comes in and she's all over me. But it's okay. We don't mind, do we? No, we don't mind. So I am just going to continue embellishing this. I'm sticking pretty close to Jenessa's sketch today and just creating some clusters using some embellishments from these little die cut packs. And then I've got my border strips on there. Let's see what else. I'm pulling out some sharks. There's actually some sharks in this collection, and it was just perfect to go with his shirt that has a shark on it because he's swimming. And I just wanted to pull out all those little shark things from this kit and collection. So I pulled out that little thing that says "You are jawsome" and a couple little wordy bits. That Bramble Fox perspective, I was going to use that as my binder clip at the top, but then I ended up using, I'll pull out a Vicky Bouton sticker here in a minute that I mentioned. And then these chevrons are from Bramble Fox also. I'm just going to pop those right there to match Jenessa's sketch. I think hers were actually turned the other way, but I liked mine pointing towards my photos. So I'm going to pop those down there and just start gluing everything down at this point with my Nuvo glue. So I want to kind of move everything off to the side here so I can get my large paper onto my layout. I just wanted to make sure that that was lined up and how it should be before I popped this large section down. So that I just used my ATG gun for, and then I am going to pull out some 3D foam squares by Gina K and pop some of this stuff up and just finish embellishing. And then I'm gonna grab my sequin tool and add my beautiful Breezy Sea sequins from the shop. Again, if you want to order any of these sequin mixes from the Spiegel Mom scrap shop, you can use my code Jessica15. It'll get you 15% off your order, so you can use it on basically anything I think that's in the shop sequin wise. So lots of good things there, and there is a lot of really super cute mixes this month and really cute ones for next month too. So lots of cool things coming up. I've got lots of layouts coming up this month, so much planned. We are super busy. This is my second or third layout for the month already, and then I'm gonna have like a little bit of a break for next week to kind of prep for the rest of the month, because the rest of the month is crazy, and I'm gonna have a lot of videos coming up for you throughout the month. So stay tuned for those. Lots of fun things. If you haven't checked out the cherry on top hop yet, that's up on my channel, and you can be entered to win a $25 gift card for that, which is super great. They have a lot of good things in the shop right now. Just so many good collections are out right now, and I know some of the fall stuff is coming out, which I'm looking forward to, and just fall in general. I love summer, don't get me wrong, and I'm definitely not done and ready for summer to be over yet, and I'm not ready for my kids to go back to school yet, but it's coming sooner than we all hope, I know. But I am kind of ready for fall weather. I love fall. It's my favorite season, and I'm really hoping we have a good fall this year. I'm hoping we have good colors in the leaves, and I'm from Pennsylvania, so we have a lot of trees, and it's just so pretty in the fall, and it's one of my favorite things with the super clear blue skies and all those pretty colors. So I'm looking forward to that, but not so much summer being over, because we're not done making memories yet this summer. We still have things that we want to do. So I'm still taking all the photos and documenting all the memories. And this weekend, we're actually going camping again, and we have a family reunion this weekend. So super crazy busy, all while trying to fit in time to work on our farmhouse renovation and hopefully get moved in someday. Because, it gets a little bit old owning two houses and kind of going back and forth between the two. Even if they're only a mile apart, it still gets a little bit hectic at times. So I've got my letters here. You can see that I did some ink blending there in an ombre effect. I just used a couple different shades of Distress Oxides for that, and Cracked Pistachio and Peacock Feathers was the other one. And then I used some Paige Evans letters for the bottom part, because I wanted my title to say "Smile, Please," because that's actually what I was saying. I was saying, "Can you smile? Can you smile?" And then I said, "Please," and that's actually how I got him to smile. Whenever I said "please," that's always the magic word. And then here, I've just added some thread from my stash, and I just added some Nuvo glue to glue down all those tails. So I'm just adding that finishing touch before I add my sequins. This is the last little bit to go on. I'm just going to sprinkle some on, basically focusing on this right-hand side, because it's pretty layout heavy on the right. So I wanted just to focus my sequins on the right as well. So that's what I'm doing. I just basically sprinkle them on, and wherever they land is pretty much where I glue them down. So I'm using my sequin tool from Amazon. I'll link it below in case you want to grab that. I love it. It's one of my favorite things, along with my little glass board that I use on my table. So here is the finished layout. I hope you guys enjoyed this process today and just listening to me ramble on about all the things and giving a little life update. So I hope you guys are having an awesome summer. I hope I've inspired you to create something beautiful, and I hope you get some crafty time. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.